أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الثانوية العامة القسم العلمي رياضيات لغات، أهلا بيكم في حلقة جديدة من حلقات برنامجنا برنامج ديناميكس. النهاردة إن شاء الله هنستعرض موضوع جديد من موضوعاتنا of mass M moves on a smooth inclined plane angle of measure theta under the action of a force of magnitude F acting in the direction of the line of the greatest slope of the plane upwards. Then we note that the body is under the action of the following three forces. Number one, and acting in the direction of the greatest slope to the plane upwards, and its magnitude is F. The second force, the weight of the body acting vertically downwards of magnitude mg. The third force is the reaction of the plane acting in a perpendicular direction to the plane upwards and of magnitude n. By analyzing the weight into two components, two perpendicular components, one of them is in the direction of the plane downwards, and the other force or the other component is in perpendicular direction to the plane. Then the component is in the direction of the plane equals mg sine theta, and the component is in the direction perpendicular to the plane equals mg cosine theta. Then we have three cases. The first case, if the theta according to Newton's second law. If the action of the force F is time t from the beginning of the motion, then the body moves upward the plane in the same previous direction, but with a retarded acceleration a dash, where a dash equals negative g sine theta, because f equals 0, c is this meaning the force equals 0, and we can cancel the mass of the body from the two sides. Then a dash is equals negative g sine theta. A dash here is a retarded acceleration or deceleration. The body reaches the maximum height and it changes of its motion downward the plane with an increasing acceleration of magnitude a double dash equals g sine theta. The body here moves under its action of its weight only. Now the second case, if f smaller than mg sine theta, then the body moves with a uniform acceleration downwards the plane, and the equation of its motion is ma equals theta minus f. And the third case, if the magnitude of f equals mg sine theta, the value of mass 12 kilogram is placed on a smooth plane inclines to the horizontal. A force of magnitude 88.8 Newton acts in the direction of the line of the greatest slope upwards, that equals 8 Newton, and the initial velocity v naught equals 0, and the mass of the body equals 12 kilogram. The force acting for 14 seconds. Then mg sine theta equals 12 times 9.8 sine 30 equals 58.8 Newton. Now we have the magnitude of the force is 88.8 Newton, and the magnitude of the component mg sine theta equals minus the magnitude of theta. Now v equal v naught plus at, the velocity after 14 seconds. V equals v naught, the initial velocity, equals 0, because the body is placed on a smooth plane, then the initial velocity second. After leaving the action of the force, the body moves in the direction, in this case sine theta, in the first stage, 0. Then 9.8 s equals 1225, and we get the displacement equals 125 meters. Move to the force of magnitude 30 kilogram weight acts in the direction of the plane, and its line of action lies in the vertical plane. The acceleration and the magnitude of the reaction force of the plane. Now we have body of mass 25 equals 176.4 Newton, and mg 5 equals 100. Then force in the direction of greatest slope downward the plane. Since f cosine theta smaller than mg sine theta, then the body moves downward the plane with a uniform acceleration a. Now we can write the equation of motion of the body. ma equals mg sine theta minus f cosine theta. What is the magnitude of the mass? 25 times the acceleration a equals 196 minus 176.4. Force of the plane 9.8 times cosine theta, which equals 3 over 5, plus the magnitude of f must be 10. Then 30 kilogram weight times 9.8 is 82.2 Newton. What is the magnitude of the reaction in kilogram weight? N equals Newton over 9.8 kilogram weight, which equals 13 kilogram weight. Another example. It acts in the direction of the line of the greatest slope upwards the plane. Now we have two cases. 9.8 times sine 30, which equals 147 Newton. Then f is bigger than mg sine theta, then the body moves upward the plane with a uniform acceleration a. Now we can write the equation of f, the magnitude of the force in Newton, minus 30 times 9.8 sine 30 degrees. 30 times 0.8 times 0.5, then the magnitude of the force equals 192 Newton. The magnitude of the force is 192 Newton in the first case. The equation of motion of the body in the second equals half the magnitude of the previous force, half f, and with a retardation acceleration a dash equals 30 times a dash, half times the magnitude of the force equals 192 minus 30 times 9.8 sine 30. Then 30 times a dash equals half times 109.8 times 0.5. 0.5 is the value of sine 30. Then the acceleration equals negative 1. We note that. Another example. If a body moves on a smooth inclined plane and inclines with an angle of measure theta under the action of its weight only, then its acceleration of motion equals to g cosine theta, g sine theta, or equal 0. Now we have a body moves on a smooth inclined plane, inclines to the horizontal with an angle of measure theta as shown in the opposite figure. Then the body moves under the action of its weight only. Then what's the value of its acceleration in this case? We have a body of mass m. The weight equals mg. The two components of the weight, mg sine theta in the plane on the body, equals n. The body moves downward the plane because the body moves under the action of its weight only. Then g sine theta. بكده اعزائي نكون استعرضنا مع بعض موضوع motion of the body on a smooth inclined plane، وعرفنا ان طالما البلين سموث يبقى ما عنديش اي فريكشن فورس، يبقى عندي فقط الفورس اللي بتحاول تحرك البادي اللي هي الاف، وعندي كمان الكومبوننت بتاعت الويت اللي هي ام جي ساين ثيتا، ودول شغالين هما الاثنين parallel to the line of the greatest slope of the plane. وعندي كمان الكومبوننت بتاعت الويت ام جي كوزاين ثيتا، ودي تبقى perpendicular to the plane. وعندي كمان الفورس اللي هي الرياكشن بتاعت البلين on the body اللي هي n، ودي perpendicular to the plane upwards. ببدأ اكتب الايكويشن اوف موشن بتاعتي واشوف البادي اول حاجة هيتحرك upward the plane ولا downward the plane، ومن هنا ببدأ احدد الايكويشن بتاعتي عشان اعرف الدايركشن. انا هشغل نيوتن سكند لو اللي هي ma equals f downward the plane،